and right now, of course, I mean, I will up on my site for option if you want to buy
Day
them,
93 under the dome, with necessities growing dangerously
Oh,
low.
you
Who
hear it?
knows what spark will set off this powder keg?
You can hear us, right? For those? I do like the idea of him doubling up on the headphones, though. That's how they do it in Jamaica. We wear double headphones.
I saw them sitting here, and I was like, "Oh, he's not wearing headphones," and I forgot you had the other pair on.
I am these masks. I'm noticing the lack of seal from headphone to ear, but I'm gonna get over it. We got a very special guest this week, folks. We got Jamerican in the house. I've been working with Jamerican for a couple years now, and I've been trying to get him on the pod. So it's great that he's here. I'm not gonna do this man the injustice of describing his music for him, so I'm gonna let him do it because I got a feeling that, or just why don't you just tell us about yourself and your art and whatnot? Give the listeners a little
background.
This is Dome, the world's greatest freestyle rap podcast.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you don't know. Maximum respect, first of all, for having me on the show.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like I said, check y'all out online. I like, like y'all's vibe, like what you got going on right now.
Thanks,
but yeah,
man.
I'm Jamerican. So basically, like the name suggests, Jamerican, Jamaican, and American together. You see me? Because I'm born and raised in Jamaica. I'm blessed now to be living in the States, so go back and forth. And so, and my music is a reflection of both cultures. It's both the reggae dancehall upbringing and roots, and then, of course, being in America with, the rap, hip-hop, rock, and, of course, a lot of Spanish influences. You can see my introduction.
How old were you when you made the move?
13 years old. I was 13 years old. My grandmother brought me up here to help my mother out. Was a single mother, at Kingston. So, so my grandmother brought me up to help her out and things. So, yeah.
When I first heard the music, I was totally shocked because I, stereotypically assumed it would just be reggae. And then I heard it and I was like, oh, this is not reggae.
That's what, we were talking about a little bit before we got on about the new dancehall wave right now that's happening with the youths in Jamaica. It's a wave of mostly being on hip-hop beats, or more hip-hop bass.
It's like, it feels like drill music sort of a little bit. No?
I could see how you could get that. I could see that for sure, because I think we influenced the drill a bit too in the UK because it's a huge population. Actually, most of us go to the United Kingdom than to the States.
Why is that?
Because we're still a property of the king, I should say.
Because it was colonized.
Yes.
That makes sense.
The great colonizers, yes.
Man,
we're trying to get rid of them right now.
I know nothing about that. I'm so uneducated on the colonization. Oh,
basically,
they call me colonizer where I'm from, sir, and I don't know. I'm a miser every Christmas. I hate it. I don't know why, sir. Oh, I want to die, sir.
I might fly to Jamaica and colonize a couple guys. Sorry, they got tears in their eyes and not fly.
You a baddie boy or something, yo? I'm mad at y'all. I don't know. I'm going to Jamaica, y'all. And everything I do, you better ball in Kingston with Jamerican.
I'm drinking tea and eating biscuits. I'm getting real frisk with a couple Latina bitches. It's sick.
When I was 13, I moved to Jamaica because my grandma, she was like, thank ya. I think I take ya because your situation is a little bit motherfucking ancient.
And then I went to the U.S. And it's really the best. And I never want to leave again.
All right, cool. That just come out. I know. I was like, oh shit, what's going on?
That's kind of how we do stuff. And like I said, we had a little discussion off pod. Jamerican, his rhymes are too sacred to grace our table. So you might not hear any freestyles from him, but who knows? Maybe he might get into the groove a little bit later in the pod.
I don't think we've disclosed to the listeners, we're all masked up right now. Jamerican,
it's because we are very we want to abide by the COVID-19 guidelines.
That's why
it's safety first, then teamwork. Jamerican apparently a stickler. He's a
No, I appreciate y'all wearing the mask. This is run duck.
I don't know if I'm gonna last the whole podcast though.
No, I'm thinking at like the 50% mark. I might take mine out. It's this combined with the dreads results in a very itchy combination here.
And it looks tight on you.
But
sure.
you know what? Before we take him off, maybe we could go rob a local store or something like that.
Please don't. Then I'll get arrested.
Oh yeah, it's got.
I just got my citizenship. Please don't.
Okay, wait. What's the? I want to talk about that. What's the? You came when you were 13 with your grandmother, and then what was the process of adjusting and then finally becoming a citizen?
To be honest with you, you see me, basically, I mean, I came in high school, so for me, it was pretty easy. And then becoming a citizen is just, I feel like, if you have the opportunity, especially being from a third world country, that's, you know what I mean? We don't have the opportunities, like, that's why I'm here. That's why my grandmother came here.
Yeah.
That's why most people, the melting pot country that it is, came to America for, you know what I mean? That were brought here by, war, slavery or whatever.
Did you have to like learn how to do the Pledge of Allegiance and stuff by heart?
Well, I had to be a citizen. You have to know more stuff than I think
1,000%.
born in America.
Oh yeah,
because I know some people are like, oh shit, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
No, yeah, they're like, you have to like learn the amendments and stuff or some shit like that.
Yep,
like
you
I
gotta
don't
be
know the
prepared.
fucking
Yeah, you
amendments.
gotta know.
I only know the one that matters.
It's funny.
It's the second one.
right. Yeah, I think Jamaica loves that one too, except for not the right to bear arms legally.
It's funny because
legally or illegally.
if you were born here and then went to Jamaica for 18 years, you would be considered more American than if you were just born there and came here when you were 2 and then lived here from a kid. It's dumb. It's literally just being born, because that's what I did. I was born here and then we moved to Europe for like 18 years and then I came back and I just had citizenship automatically. Even though I never lived here.
Oh,
yeah, he was barely born here too.
Well,
Were
yeah,
you
you're
born
born
in
you're born into
Paris,
it.
Texas?
No, I was born in Arlington, Texas.
Never mind.
Go Rangers. I was
And you said Europe. Where in Europe?
in
What
Spain.
Okay.
In southern Spain. Another great colonizing country.
Dude, I'm
You
telling
know what's
it's great
actually
to be a colonizer.
The fact that you said that actually, the British actually, they also colonized Jamaica before the British took over, and they fought, and the British won.
The Spanish were the empire that was dominating at the time, and then once the Spanish Empire collapsed, it was the British who took over.
Right.
And then I think after the British Empire is the great USA. You know I don't play. Pull up with my motherfucking AK, and I'm about to aim at a couple peeps standing in the streets.
Yo, I just finished colonizing Jamaica. Now I'm on the way to take my ass to Spain. I'm gonna make them say things that I say. They're gonna dress the same way. It's okay.
From Kingston to Brooklyn, I got my 22 friend. Be careful when you be fucking shooting, cause I might pull up with a fucking truck full of thugs and we might come and give you a hug.
I'm pulling up with a truck full of hugs and thugs and bugs. What do you know? I might shrug my shoulder at when I pull up in Spain. What's a place? Mazatlan.
Yeah, I mean mugging and hugging on your Jamaican cousin. Yup, I might eat a muffin and then we go and fucking stuff it. Yeah, enough, bitch.
Muffins, underrated little breakfast item.
Yeah.
I'll fucking eat like 10 of those and not even think about it.
For real.
Favorite muffin, folks.
Blueberry.
Okay, I think I agree. Blueberry, probably for me too. That's a classic.
I don't even know another muffin.
You know what? They've got like cranberry muffins that are
They got all sorts of anything. Chocolate chip muffins.
Chocolate chip, yeah, for sure.
Anything you can put in a muffin, I think you know what I mean. You can just make a muffin.
What are lingering British things that are still part of Jamaican culture?
Everything I know about Jamaica, I learned from the movie Belly.
Okay.
so you're gonna have to educate me a bit here.
Well,
on
we
that.
still have like pretty much the judicial system, the highest court. We still have to go to them for that. The Privy Council. We still drive on the other side of the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the education, for sure is pretty much. And they still, if you go to court in Jamaica, they're all in the robe and shit.
Oh really? With the fucking
they got the wigs.
Lawyers.
Parliament.
Not the wigs. Not the
Okay.
wigs. But
No, they don't do that in England either.
They got the robes on and stuff.
They should. The
Very
wigs
much.
are cool.
Yeah, no, we still have a lot of their stamp on us for sure. Even though we're trying to right now become independent we are independent. We're trying now to get rid of them to become, you know what I mean? We want to now have our own everything. You see me?
Yeah, because
I'm all about that. That's the official stance of Dome.
Yeah.
We are pro
Free Jamaica.
Yeah, free Jamaica.
We're free.
Jamaican
It's just a
independence.
matter of we need to get rid of them as the head of state, basically.
Well,
they're still the head of
yeah.
state.
Is it because does Jamaica not have enough enough establishment and resources to run itself, or
they do know. Here's the thing: is that we do, or we always have been since our independence. But I think it's one of the right now, especially after the Queen died, it's become more of a thing where like, all right, we need to just.
I was gonna ask
and
about
we
enough with
started
this.
the ball rolling naturally.
Were they stoked about the Queen dying?
No, not at all. Actually, we have to mourn as well. We have to follow the rules of the monarch because we're still under them. You know what I mean? But no, I mean a lot of Jamaicans are torn on this issue. Some of them, it's okay, and then some of them like, no, fuck that. We need to be our own. You know what I mean? And get. Because prime minister, we need a
I know that
like
Ireland, they were pumped when the Queen died. They had like a parade in the streets. You're saying that the royal family wasn't too cruel to Jamaica?
Oh no, I mean they have a very much a weird relationship. I think with all of the countries that they still have under them. I think it's a kind of a love-hate relationship, in my opinion, because I mean I don't know. I see the benefits of some of the things that we have from the British, but at the same time, we are our own identity, we're our own country.
Of course,
fully independent.
What are the benefits? Are the benefits like financial and legal? Like, do the British like institution is able to support Jamaica somehow?
From my understanding, no, not at all. Like we are, we be going to the World Bank for our money, not which I'm like trying to think about, to be honest with you, what is the drawback, I guess?
Because I feel like if there's no money, then there's no benefit. Like
it's one of those things, like I said, they started about really aggressively rolling where they want to become. It's more of a thing that's been brought up in Parliament. And then that's a part of the British where we have a Parliament because of that. But anyway, but it's a thing now where we're definitely trying to press where we need to be break free. Just like, other countries that were under the monarch and they broke free to be fully independent.
Man. That is kind of boring.
Political, yeah.
I want to hear, what's the weed like over there, man?
Oh yeah,
the ganja is good. Yeah, the ganja good. You know what I mean?
But it's not legalized.
It is actually legalized. Yeah, it's legal a few years back. We actually finally got it done a few years ago. I want to say 2015, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it finally is now legal in Jamaica. For the longest while, everybody thought that it was, but it wasn't.
Right, because of freaking Bob Marley and shit.
Yeah, and it's a part of our culture.
Yeah, it does seem like as heavily ingrained in the culture as it is. When it wasn't legal, like what did that look like? Were people still like?
Police, especially if you're a Rasta,
I'm a Rasta, he called me that. Yeah, you know me, so I'm aware it's fat. I'm in Jamaica and I'm smoking a fat spliff, and I just looked at a cop and he arrested me.
I'm smoking ganja with a Rasta, and now I'm craving lots of pasta, and I'm head to the islands with a friend, pretend.
I just won an Oscar for being a Rasta in Jamaica, and then a cop accosted me outside my hotel room and arrested for free.
Yeah, what else rhymes with Costa Pasta? Yeah, I must find a different word to rhyme with. I need to survive this.
I must watch the last season of Lost to figure out what happened on that show. What do you know? I got the flow of the dreadlock. Yo.
On the dome show.
I guess it. There you go.
There we go. Hey, he joined in, folks. We got a bar from Jamerican.
One line.
It sounds insane. To my understanding, part of the Rasta belief is smoking ganja, and then it being illegal is insane, right?
Yeah, for real. Especially
it's like religious persecution.
Exactly. Like if it's part like. What's the belief? The belief is that you smoke weed and then you're like enlightened, or you're connected to the earth, or what is it?
No, they're more about because there's a famous line that we say, you don't have to be dread to be Rasta. You see me? So it's more of a spiritual thing, basically.
Okay.
So it's very much a spiritual, because there's some Rasta that that don't smoke weed. You see me? And there's some Rastas that are bald headed that don't have the dreads and whatever.
You don't trust those guys though.
Yeah. So it's all about being natural from the earth, and that's where the ganja thing really people take that and run with it, because
but it's also
ganja is from the earth.
Rastafarianism is just it's straight up religion. It's got its like rules and regulations and everything.
I'm about to get spiritual right now.
Okay.
Although this doesn't seem like it's from the earth.
The American side.
This is not from the earth.
I don't
definitely not from the earth. You see me?
I don't see someone hitting that and then being like, "Hail Selassie."
You're right. I don't think I've ever seen a Rasta
you wanna
in
hit
a
this?
Jamaica with, no, I'm good, with actually doing a pen or nothing like that. No, they do their own roll up or put it in a chalice.
No, yeah.
Straight from the source. And,
I'm
you
a
know,
sinner.
This probably wouldn't, that's a Babylon pipe.
Yeah.
Babylon thing.
It's from the devil.
Yo, I'm gonna start calling the pin the Babylon pipe, bro. That
Babylon
rules.
pipe that.
Yo, pass the Babylon pipe. I
Yo.
like that a lot. That I'm gonna start using that for sure.
Yes,
Well, that's funny.
yeah.
Okay, so I know you've mentioned that you do partake in the weed, but not in the States. Is that a thing that am I tracking that correctly?
Well, I come here. I want to be focused. You see me? So basically, I smoke. Trust me, throughout my whole life. So I just a recent thing that I decided that all right, when I'm there, so I'm just gonna be focused. And when I go back to Jamaica, just smoke and drink, and you know what I mean?
I like
For
that.
sure.
That's cool.
No, and I think it's something that most people should do. I feel like when we're at our best, we're pushing the weed smoke into later in the day. You know, I try to get
There's
everything
some people
done.
that can do it, and yes, I mean, I thought I could. I did do it. I think both or whatever. It's just I now make it like all right. I'm now focused. I'm gonna be urgent with everything and make sure that you know what I mean. When I
Are
come here to
those
the
are those
States-
people better off without it though? Like they can do it with it.
No, I think there's a whole heap of people that I admire how them have, you know what I mean? A lot of people are high on air and shit like that. Like on TV, of course, on the radio.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Smoking and them a work on a construction site.
There
For
are
real, and they take like weed bread and them a build a house and thing and that shit is them build a house.
It's
and
some
drink
people
rum
can
as well. So
some
yeah.
people can smoke all day and still have
And drink.
more energy than I do, even though I'm totally sober throughout the day or whatever.
And you
And I
get
just don't
pulled up.
understand it.
I think
taxi
it's
drivers
I
and
think it's
thing.
I
It's
think
not
it's
fair.
less I think it's less people than we think because I think a lot of people are doing that, but a lot of them are hurting themselves.
No, that's why people want it to be illegal because they're jealous. They're like, why are these fools fucking
Able to smoke weed all day?
smoking weed
They're
and
making
they're
great
able to go to the
strides.
gym?
Yeah, that too, right? Yeah, I used to go to the gym all stoned and shit. And,
But
yeah.
that's fun. Dude.
right.
If you're working out, you kind of get into it.
I can't
You're in
do
the
it.
zone.
I can't
And then
do
you
it.
forget everything that you did.
No, I just get tired.
You're working on the
immediately.
same shit day in day out. Like, wait a minute, I can't remember what we do yesterday.
You know what it would
Legs, I
be?
guess.
I would smoke the weed. I'd go to the gym, and then I'd start getting too hyper focused on like my movements. I'd be like, the frequency. I've done 30 steps in 30 seconds. I have to maintain the consistency of this motion. Like I'd get caught up in the weird OCD of the of the workout.
You get in the zone.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
have
I think it just all depends on the personality. Because some people, so there's athletes that fucking smoke ganja.
Oh, yeah.
and they're doing their thing.
Michael
They're-
Phelps, the boy. Yo, check me out. I'm Michael Phelps in the swimming pool. Yeah, I act the fool. Yeah, it's really cool to smoke weed, kids. You should go and get some. You can be in the Olympics. Yo,
I be swimming and my name is Michael. I be smoking and I'm real insightful. Yeah, and I'm never spiteful when I'm in the pool acting a fool.
yo,
Cool?
I just dove in. Yeah, I'm watching Frozen with my niece. I'm smoking on a spleef. I'm Michael Phelps. What do you need? I'm in the pool and I'm swimming real fast. It's cool.
Me and my niece just tested positive for THC. And now they're not gonna let me be get my gold medals. Yeah, I better just go pedal.
Yo, Phelps, I feel this. I got a bong rip, yo, and then I go on a field trip.
Ooh.
We're gonna learn about swimming styles, and then we're gonna get real higher.
Oh, higher? Okay, hang on. Let me read the beats to you really quick.
Yeah, good call, good call.
Hang on, I should
Been a
have.
while. We are. How many beats in are we? We're four beats in. So whatever the first four are.
Okay, Magic by Sacro, Requiem, Envy by Lethal Needle, Downtown by Piper Beats, and that was Solitude by Mahmoud B. Blay.
Whoa, is that like a friend of yours?
Yeah, it's my dad.
Ah,
My dad made that beat.
Is that for your dad for real made the beat?
No,
that
that beat.
sometimes the low hanging fruit works. I'm into that.
My
You
dad.
never know, man. Nowadays, everybody makes beats.
No, you know what? My dad's a sound engineer.
Your dad
actually.
probably could make a beat if he wanted to.
My dad.
It wouldn't be bad.
My dad put me on to the software I used to make beats. He was like, "Here you go," and he put it on my computer.
That was it. That was the genesis.
It wasn't Ableton. It was something else. It was some no
It was
name.
Audacity.
It was some shit like that, dude.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
my dad don't make beats, bro.
Do you have any pals back in Jamaica who genuinely believe that Haile Selassie is the second coming of Jesus Christ?
Like all of them, yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm not saying all of them, but no, for real, the true Rastafarian, that is their religion. They believe that Haile Selassie is the king of all kings.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't even the dude himself was like, all right, like even he is like, I'm not, but okay. It wasn't like, or did he lean into it? Did he lean into it? Was he like, yes, I am Jesus?
Yeah, it's just, I think the thing with the Rastafarian, I think because Haile Selassie was alive not too long ago, so people could be like, wait a minute, this dude is alive back in the, I want to say 70s.
It's harder to believe. That's the main driver that Christianity.
All the other religions, what they believe in has been years or decades, centuries or whatever ago,
and it's all the same shit anyways.
But Haile Selassie was, when you think about all of the gods, he's pretty much, I would say, the most recent one.
Sure.
Because he was alive.
He's like the Jamaican Muhammad.
Well, I kind of think of him as the Jamaican Life of Brian kind of guy. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Life of Brian. No. It's about the guy. It's about the baby that was born in the stable next to Jesus's, and then people confuse him for the Messiah, and he spends the whole movie being like, guys, it's not me, but they're like, it is you, it is it, and that's therein lies the comedy.
That movie's
and I'm
crazy.
like, man, Haile Selassie, I wonder if he kind of had that similar vibe where he's like, why are all these people believing I'm Jesus?
Is it Selassie or Haile Selassie?
I think his name is Haile, right?
Haile Selassie.
Yeah.
Haile Selassie.
But it also sounds like Hail Selassie, like Hail Hitler.
I thought he was saying Hail. Yeah.
It works out that way. He kind of got lucky with the name like that. It sounds like a praise when you say his name, just as is.
Are there just like regular? Are there people who in Jamaica that are just regular Christian or shit like that?
What's funny is that we are very much a Christian. Besides the Rastafarian thing is more, I think people think we are all Rastas or whatever.
No, it's a smaller community.
It's a smaller community compared to, but it's a very much a Christian country. We definitely
makes sense with the British coming in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually what they do. They colonize and they're like, here's our white Jesus and he died for your sins.
Yeah, there's like a church everywhere. Right next to our rum bar, so yeah. Seriously, you can go to church and and then go next door and get wasted or drunk.
And
sick, dude.
Does that sort of motivate the censorship that you experience with your music over in Jamaica? You think, like the religious aspect of it, because there's some weird censorship laws. The couple of videos that we've made together. Jamerican has me make a separate edit with all of the expletives out, and some of the expletives I'm like, that's an expletive?
We're a very weird country when it comes to, like, you can't really, it is illegal for you to curse at a police officer in Jamaica.
Whoa.
Yeah, you could go to jail for that, for real. No, for real.
Well, I think
and if you're doing shows in Jamaica like that are on TV, you cannot have any swear words, no cursing. And
honestly, it should be illegal to swear at the police here. Yo. Respect the police, back the blue. Yo, that's the official stance of the podcast that you're listening to. You gotta do what you gotta do, dude.
Yo, I can't swear because I'm on television. But I got a vision, and it's to say the F word on every channel across the world.
I would never, ever, ever, ever dream of disrespecting a cop. Yo, that's something I would not ever do. No, not once, not twice. It would never come into my mind as an option.
Hey, hands up. You just said the B word, and that's not cool because I'm the dude in school who's in charge.
No, I swear I said
you swear?
Oh my God, no, please, I didn't. Mr. Officer, please let me go. I'm kidding. It was a joke. Please, I want to keep living.
You have a right to remain violent.
I'm supposed to silent. Yeah.
Hey, he got the joke.
He got it, yeah. Fuck, dude. Well, I think that's a totally conservative country thing. It's like America was like that in the 50s. Like in the 50s, you couldn't do the shit we're doing.
That's why I was talking to y'all off before I got on here. But we are fucking gangsters as fuck. And we are very gnarly. We're like the second most violent per capita country in murder
after Chicago.
After El Salvador, yeah. We are like, and I think actually we're number one because they started locking up and building new prisons there. So and then our murder rate is out of control. So it's very ironic that we have all these supposedly rules and we don't follow them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Is there a lot of organized crime, or is it just random crime?
Both, but there's a lot of gangs, a lot of gang war. Yeah, a lot of gangs.
I was gonna try and watch Shada's last night in preparation for the pod, but I never got around to it. Unfortunately,
and not just it's just like I said, Jamaica is just a place where we don't really tolerate disrespect. So even a regular person may have a legit job. If you disrespect them, they probably want to kill you. You see? You really have to just tread very lightly, like us when you're there. You know what I mean? And be very careful. Yeah, what you're saying. Always have respect. That's it. So they're big on that. But no, it's funny. But though you bring up the whole censorship thing, that it's very ironic that we have, you know what I mean, this Christian country and whatever, but yet we're so gnarly and fuck.
It's hypocritical.
Right.
It's
It's
hypocritical.
so.
weird. And
Yeah,
I wonder,
craziness.
is it almost like trying to overcompensate for how much crime happens
it's
there?
not working.
Yeah, definitely not working. Well, overcompensating almost never works.
Yeah, I think the more rules you have, the more people want to rebel, right? I think it's one of
Right,
those things, and we're very much a rebellion type of vibe people of
Well, I
country
feel-
of we don't give a fuck.
I'm pretty sure there's been a significant amount of social studies where when you legalize stuff, it then the percentage goes up briefly and then it levels out and either stays the same or goes down. Like in Portugal, they legalized all drugs, and then because of that, it became less of an issue. I don't know. Apparently, that's a thing.
I'm pretty sure I had to censor just the word weed or some or
Yeah, 'cause you're talking about drug,
but but apparently it's a legal drug over there.
Well,
now,
the thing
so
is that when you get on certain, like if it's a broadcast commission channel, which is to the people,
Okay.
you have to be, everything has to be clean. However, if it's cable, which there's some Jamaican television station cable, then you can get away.
But you wouldn't hear.
I see.
And if it's on the radio, which the stuff was on the radio on the broadcast TV, was why we couldn't get it past them, because they're like, no.
I'm pretty sure on national radio they would censor like a word blunt.
and anything on TV, anything.
Well, no, I mean,
blunt,
even
not
here,
blunt, but-
even here, if you like certain words that are referring to weed would get censored on the radio.
You're right, actually. Now that I think about it, I remember when that big song, the "Living Young and Wild and Free," they had to change "smoke weed" to "don't sleep." So what we get drunk, so what we don't sleep.
Exactly. They do shit like that for some reason. I think it's just in that instance it might have been a choice. They were like, okay, let's make a more marketable radio version of this.
Because I mean, goddamn, I just heard that one song with Nicki Minaj is talking about doing flips while the dick is still inside of it and stuff, and I'm like,
boom, flick on the dick.
Yeah, I was like, what? This is cool, but we can't talk about smoking weed.
Nah.
Which I mean, it is cool. Everything's talk about everything,
Girls
or don't talk
boom
about
flip
anything.
on the dick as tricks.
I don't know. It definitely. I don't need to be like at the grocery store and hear Nicki Minaj like talk about doing tricks while she can keep the dick up inside it. Like it's a little bit.
It's like the most graphic song I've ever heard in my life.
Like I don't want.
And WAP.
I don't. Yeah. I don't need those things brought to my attention while I'm picking out steak. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it's just because I'm not trying to be horny at the grocery store. At
Right.
the end of the day.
I'm trying to keep that at the house. Like, we're outside right now.
Fuck up the fruits and everything.
Right. No, I'm over here.
Soil the fruits, them get rotten before.
I'm looking at the melons, getting some ideas.
Wait, I think that's why it's not the same for dudes to talk about sex in you know how rappers are like talking about getting blown and shit in songs? That's not hot to anybody.
No, I agree.
When a girl talks about it, everybody's like, whoa. But when the dude does it, we're all like, all right, yo, we get it. You're gross, like the most of us, I suppose. But the rest of us try to stay composed and be cool when we're out like driving nearby a school.
Yo, I get up in that pussy, make weird noises and shit. I do it with my dick, my human penis. I never miss. Yo, I love this bitch. Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, the thoughtiest, giving me the sloppiest, toppiest I ever get the copious amounts of sex with strange women. I'm constantly erect. I want to vent.
One thing that people know about me is that I definitely have sex like frequently, every day. That's daily. And if I miss a day, I make up for it by having sex 2 times the next day.
I'm never not fucking on your cousin. Constantly in the Hummer. Somebody please call my mother and apologize for the life I live.
That beat is perfect with the topic of our freestyle because of that guy. No. I don't know if y'all saw the dark, twisted sexual of that dude's ad-lib at the moment.
Now, female listeners, phone in. Let us know if that did it for you. If that was hot, if you found that attractive.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
The guy to sample. No.
That versus like Lil Kim talking about just, getting it done.
Or I mean, you got your neck, your back, your pussy, and your crack.
Dude, the big five.
Nah, that's 4.
Oh, man.
I had to count though, so I'm just as dumb.
I went to Jamaican public school. I don't even know what that means. I'm just saying that.
How did you land on the name Jamerican? I will say I'm pretty sure
it's Jamerican. Jamerican.
I
Yeah,
thought that's what I said.
It's not
Maybe.
Jamerican.
Not. Oh, okay. Maybe
It's very much the American way of saying it, though. But I get.
We call you Jamerican behind your back.
All right, here we go.
It does. It seems pretty intuitive. Basically, from what I'm guessing is okay. It's because you've got one toe in Jamaica and one toe in America. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, basically,
right.
like I said, it's just me representing my life. That I was born and raised there, and then was blessed to come to the States and have both influenced by the music of both countries. You see me?
Yeah.
So I wanted to put it.
The masks really work. I like how the masks are half.
It's cool
Half and
because
half.
like you've got like
Yeah.
more American pride than most American music artists.
Yeah.
The fact that you have the flag on like your merchandise,
You're right.
Like most people in America
with the
don't
name,
give
I
a
could
shit.
not have it. To be honest with you, it's just because of the name. I wouldn't want to disrespect. Like Jamaican is just all Jamaica flag.
I think
You see
that
me?
you could
And the whole
literally
idea is blending them together.
be a comic book superhero or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have an identity. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know who you
Captain
are.
Jamerica?
Yep.
It could be some
At
shit
night
like
I
that.
go out and I fucking solve crime. You know
And
what I mean? I'm a hero.
I feel like you would have to be saving people while smoking weed too, though.
Right,
You might
right.
have-
There,
might
this,
have-
that would be like
Uh,
the stereotypical superpower for
Yeah.
the Jamaican
Open up my
superhero.
closet and it's like
Yeah.
a bunch of
And
weed
you-
trees, ganja growing in my closet.
you
and
you
along
bobsled
with the
everywhere.
moss. Or
That
run
is-
like Walt.
That is a very funny like Jamaican thing because
Everybody knows
I don't
Cool
think
Runnings.
bobsledding is that big of a
No,
deal
no, it's
over
just-
there.
it's
But
just
because
Cool
of that,
Runnings, right?
there was just that one
Everybody-
time
yeah.
that bobsledding happened, and now everyone's like Jamaican bobsled.
Everybody in America, one of the few things that they can associate besides some reggae dancehall music.
John
and,
Candy.
Ganja is like,
Is-
bobsled.
Yeah, the Jamaican bobsled
Yeah.
team. I mean that.
Wait, did you see Cool Runnings? Is that a movie?
I mean, I feel like we all have to just because everybody would bring it up to you. So
if you didn't know what it was, you would go watch it
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
be well informed.
I feel like that was like a big deal for those actors. Like,
But
like
let me
those,
tell you, first of all, not authentic the dialect at all.
Oh,
It's-
really?
I mean, the movie, I guess
They
is
were
kinda-
Americanizing
it's
the
cute.
Jamaican?
The movie
Yeah.
is cute. That's the way we look.
No, you're right.
That's the way I look at it as a Jamaican. It's like it's very cute.
No, I'm,
But it's very
I'm not
much-
trying to purport it as some sort of culturally
Yeah, it's-
respectful movie.
No, you're
or
right. Like
anything, but
when I
way
hear
off.
when I hear you speaking or somebody else who I feel like has a more authentic accent, it's significantly different than those guys. Like when those guys are
those
speaking
guys are
it.
definitely American actors that tried the dialect and failed.
That's
in our
okay.
opinion.
No, I get that. I get
Oh,
that.
okay,
Yeah, that makes total
that's
sense.
interesting. I
It's
never
kinda
I never
laughable.
thought
It's
about
like,
that.
All right, but the movie's very cute though. It's very cute.
Yeah, you gotta love R.I.P. John Candy.
Yeah. The whole feel the rhythm.
I'm gonna I gotta take a little pee break.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with taking a
gonna
break.
Hit him with the Chris and also make some more sparkling water. But gotta reach.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Now Massive and Crow, as we forward through different vibes, but you don't know who it be. Kung Fu beats, Jamerican. This is a reggae love story, yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, me spot a pretty catty from across the way. Yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, as his mates what you want, me go pull up and say. Yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, as me start to skank on over to the pretty lady. Yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, as me looking at pretty eyes. Chano, she make me forget my plan for sale. I want a ganja man a morning, want a ganja man a night. A ganja man for wanna spliff with and fuck all night. A ganja man a noon, a ganja man by twilight. The girl them want Jamerican in them life. Oh, I knew you were the only girl for me when I saw you coming my way. Yeah. I knew you were the only girl for me, so I had to forward and say, yeah. I knew you were the only girl for me because you're such a fucking pretty lady. Yeah. I knew you were the only girl for me, baby girl, do you agree with me? I say, yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, me spot a pretty catty from across the way. Yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, these mates what you want, nigga pull up and say, yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, me start to skank on over to the pretty lady. Yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, when looking at pretty eyes, channel. She make me forget my plan for say I want a ganja man a morning, want a ganja man a night. A ganja man for wanna spliff with and fuck all night. A ganja man a noon, a ganja man by twilight. The girl them want Jamerican in a them life. The girl them want a ganja man a morning, want a ganja man a night. A ganja man for wanna spliff with and fuck all night. A ganja man a noon, a ganja man by twilight. The girl them want Jamerican in a them life. The girl them want a ganja man a morning, want a ganja man a night. A ganja man for wanna split food and fuck all night. A ganja man a noon, a ganja man by twilight. The girl them want Jamerican in a them life. Oh Lord, take a puff from me marijuana, me spot a pretty catty from across the way. Yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, these mates what you want, nigga pull up and say. Yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, me start to skank on over to the pretty lady. Yeah. Take a puff from me marijuana, when looking at pretty eyes, channel. She make me forget my plan for sex.
All right.
Notable moments. Oh shit. Yo, the beat just dropped and we haven't even talked enough time to come up with a fucking thing to rap about right now. So what are we gonna do? Oh god, oh shit, wow.
I just took a fucking sick ass break. I'm about to move nearby a lake and just sit there and rake all the leaves in my yards on my property. I do it properly.
I do it properly, that's a proper attire. I'm over in Jamaica where the ganja is fire. And
Whoa.
if I go there, you know I'm gonna perspire because it's kind of hot and that guy's wearing a wire.
Fire ass flames when I'm down in the Cayman Islands with my gang. Yeah, and I'm feeling great when I'm down here. Yeah, I need 5 beers.
5 beers, the red stripe on me all night. Yeah, that's just how it is, it's what I like. Yo, I get it and I ride my bike to the corner store and get stabbed with a knife.
Okay, honestly, I want to ask this. I know that we're super fucking ignorant. How safe is the tourism? Like,
Here's the thing: is that Una safer than me. So we will not fuck with our money like that because that's
Got
a
you.
great part of our GDP. We get more, more tourists to the island now than people that are on the island. You know what I mean? Last year we broke our record again. Every year our record keeps on breaking. We had 3.5 million tourists last year, and the island has about 2 to 3 million people.
Wow. Yeah. So it's more people coming in from outside consistently.
Yes, and they're not gonna fuck. We kill our own. We don't really kill y'all. We you know what I mean? We have issues with each other. Unfortunately,
that reminds me of a recent story out of Mexico. I don't know if you guys heard about. There were 4 Americans. These tourists in Mexico.
And the fucking cartel is apologizing, which
Yes.
never happens. They're like, whoops,
so that's
my
like
bad.
so these.
You're right. Jamaicans
would
would probably do that if that happened in Jamaica. We probably have to be like, oh shit, what the fuck?
We want you guys to keep coming down here.
Yeah,
and we probably would have to give up the. You know what I mean?
It makes me think that whoever's the head of
you have to go.
whoever's the head of that specific branch of the cartel was like, what the fuck, you guys? You understand that they have a huge military. You understand that their military. It's the only thing that could defeat us. Right. Is the American military.
Yeah.
And you're opening the door for that. You're going to jail now.
They respect the American government more than their own.
What's funny is you look at the photo of the guys that were turned in. One of them's just having the time of his life. I swear to God. Let me see if I can find it. One of the guys just is on a vibe. Like he's just he's got his hands cuffed behind his back. He's just smiling, laughing.
He's like,
see if I can
he's
find
like,
it.
yeah, my
I'm
dad.
just like, yo, how do we know if these are the fucking guys, though? That's the only thing I'm looking up.
Oh,
I'm
you're
like,
right. I
yo,
mean,
how do we know that? You know what I mean? The poor guys that they just got
Oh,
shoved into, like,
they
here
could
you
just
go.
be scapegoats.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Like, how the fuck do we know? You
When
see me?
also in Mexico, don't they have a lot of money in the government? Like the cartel is heavily involved in the government, so maybe this guy knows that he's getting down.
Here it is.
Allegedly.
Look at the guy in the middle. He's just vibing. He's just he's having a chill ass time. He's just laughing with his boys.
He's like,
Yeah.
you think they're gonna have molitas there?
these guys are going to prison for the rest of their lives.
Are they?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
they murdered him. Yes.
In the U.S. or in
No,
Mexico?
no, they're gonna. Who knows? I'm not gonna say because I don't want a fucking cartel problem.
That's
no,
so I'm
maybe
straight.
we should
Because, you know
retract
what I
what
mean?
we're saying.
Ah,
Hey, we
right,
we
I'm
respect
straight.
everything. And
If
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cartel's
not trying to
listening to this, please join our Patreon.
you know what's funny? that you have the money to spare.
Come on, subscribe to the
Please
Patreon.
help pay for some of my music
We'll make
videos.
we'll make a cartel
as long as
specific
it's
here.
legal. Yeah,
I'm
not,
down-
yeah,
I'm
we're not
down
gonna
to-
send a blow for it.
I'm down to accept money from the cartel and have them sponsor this podcast. It's totally
right
fine
as
with
long
that.
as somehow they wash it first.
Oh man, that was
Well,
makes me want
I'll-
to watch Ozark.
Don't want
now.
that. We're in America. They all trace that shit back. We'll go to jail.
No, yeah, no, just
Be like, how did y'all get that money?
the cartel's using Zelle now.
No, in Jamaica, you know what's funny? Jamaica actually, we're about Zelle, and yeah, there's a lot of scamming that goes on in Jamaica.
Through Zelle?
Ah,
Through
dude.
Zelle.
One of
But
my
Zelle is a big scamming platform anyway. If you look on the news and online, that's a big problem with Zelle. It's easy for you to be scammed, and a lot of scammers are
Like,
scamming people.
you-
Here in the States, not just in
Like
my
getting text
country.
messages or emails that are false, and then you give them
Yes.
your information.
Right,
I mean,
like from a contact list, like you know, what I mean, they can hack into
right,
your
but
phone
like
and get
I
your
feel like
contacts
most of us,
and pose as one
most of
them.
us aren't gonna fall for that. It's people who lack computer literacy, like who don't understand how technology works
Yeah.
a lot of the time. That are
people like get a message with
Yeah.
a link and they just click the link without even thinking about
This
it.
looks
It's just like,
pretty.
yeah, exactly. I get
Oh,
9 messages about my Amazon account being hacked every day, and I'm
Yup,
like, all right, here
yup.
goes. There's another.
You
fake.
you want to sponsor my Instagram page? Okay, yeah, I'll click this link for sure.
So I think it's not just Zelle. I'm sure PayPal, Cash App, all of these companies probably have to endure a significant amount of scamming
Well,
that
I think because Zelle is a peer-to-peer more based, they don't do anything else but
Well,
that.
every
So
time
it's
I
pretty
every time I
much-
do a Zelle transaction, I get a notification before I send the money. It's like, are you
Sure,
100% sure
And they all do that,
you
yeah.
want to send this?
because
Are you-
Venmo does that too. PayPal
Yeah.
does when it's the first time with that person.
I had
Yeah.
a coworker just 2 weeks ago. He had oh my god,
here we
yo, shout out to my bro. He got scammed on the Zelle. Yeah, don't you know? They took every single fucking thing that he owned, every dime, every cent. Now he's home alone, crying.
I just got scammed on Zelle. My life has become a living hell. Yes, somebody please help me swell my anger because my money is in danger.
If I see him, I'm gonna find him and I'm
Oh.
gonna beat him. But realistically, I'm never gonna meet him. He took all of my money. He's probably over in the Cayman Islands, and he's maybe he's Jamaican.
Yeah, my life is the movie Taken with the way I want to revenge on these laymen who took my finances. I'm gonna take their fine asses.
Some Nigerian prince just took all of my rent money, and I don't know where it's gonna be spent. Probably on some high grade petroleum. I don't know, friend. What are we gonna do? When will it end?
Oh man.
Okay, let me read off these beats. Do you know about Harold Beats?
Harold, is that the guy that we just heard?
This is he's the reggae type beat guy.
Well, Jamerican's got a guy.
You got a guy? Okay.
He's Kung Fu Beats. Shout out Kung Fu Beats.
Yeah, big up Kung Fu Beats for real. Big up Kung Fu
I feel
Beats.
like maybe we need to incorporate some Kung Fu beats.
Should we-
into some? Is he cool? Would he be cool with us freestyling over some of his, or would that be too disrespectful?
No, I think he'll be straight with it. I mean,
That'd be
I'll ask
cool.
him, but he has just go on his YouTube channel and play some from there.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
sure
I was
as
gonna
long as
say-
he's playing from YouTube. I'm sure he likes that because then
I was gonna say we should
Yeah.
we should maybe play a Jamerican song.
Yeah. No, I'd be down. I was thinking we could also just put one in when we did that little bathroom break, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
or
'Cause-
one of your videos because of course this is the man that edits pretty much.
Well, yeah,
most
that's
of the
what I was
videos.
gonna look up, but we don't. If you want to just put it in post, that's fine. We don't have to sit here and watch it.
Well,
just whatever y'all.
we could, I guess.
That's what I thought.
How
It'd
about
be cool.
this? Pull up the first one that we shot together. It's pretty short, and it's easily like the most inappropriate one as well.
And if you put in post the take up off,
What's
that's
it-
the next release.
What's it called?
What was the first one that we? It was
Hustle Grind Shine.
Hustle Grind Shine. Yeah. That one-
That's that's that one is.
yeah, my mom was.
Oh
like,
yeah, this is the money. I've seen this. Yeah.
My mom was like, "You got to not work with this guy anymore."
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, this is a classic, dude.
Can you turn it up on your?
What is it about it that your mom was like? Is it
Oh yeah, we've got a llama.
the crazy llama, the midget.
Yeah,
well, I shouldn't say that. My bad.
A
Excuse
little
me.
person.
Little
Yeah.
person. My forgive me.
No, it's all right. We've said it on.
But no,
here
she's
before.
a great. Well, big ups to big ups to. Big ups.
Yeah. I follow her on
It's
Instagram.
amazing.
She's
It's amazing.
she's doing her thing.
Yeah,
She's
it's
she's,
amazing.
she's
She's
always
awesome.
at like parties with celebrities and stuff.
She
I'm
is,
like,
yeah.
The llama.
now correct me. You got a guy on Fiverr to animate the mouse.
Because he was like, I know.
So we have a talking llama here in the video.
So yeah.
Well, if you guys want to check this out, you can Google or YouTube Jamerican Hustle.
Jamerican Vivo or JamericanProductions.com. JamericanProductions.com.
Yeah, we-
Shameless plug.
We straight up got a horse in there with a unicorn horn on it.
Yeah.
That was
it's a
something
unicorn.
else.
What are you talking about? The horse. It's a unicorn, actual unicorn. You see me?
And when Alex showed me what he was working on, I was like, "Whoa, this is wild."
Oh yeah, like especially at the end. So we didn't reach the end of the video here, folks. But at the end of the video,
Yo.
spoiler alert: the little person graciously gets eaten out by the unicorn.
By the unicorn, yep.
which was the thing that sent my mom over the edge. She was like, "I don't think that you should be working with this guy. It sounds like."
I remember on set when I finally, because I didn't tell nobody, and then I told her what was gonna happen. Which she was gracious though. I gotta say, big ups to you.
She
Ali.
could have easily been like, "Hell no!"
right? But she
man.
was a good sport. I say, Miss Amazing, you are amazing.
That was
'cause,
that was
she did
fucking
play it.
that was risky for you to not tell
Mention
her
it until
like,
I didn't tell anybody until
seconds before we
on
shot
set,
it.
and like, yo, just so you know, at the end, yeah. So yeah,
It would be weird for you to be like, "Hey, before you accept the role."
she'll probably never take it. Like, fuck that.
No, she probably would have. She was on the Eric Andre show. Like,
Yeah.
that's
she
a
was-
fucking egregious show. You know,
That was that's probably the biggest thing that I saw her on, other than our video shoot, of course.
Yeah, Ali Chapman, big up herself wherever it is.
Yeah. She's cool. Go follow
Or
her.
Miss
Follow her
Amazing.
Instagram, Ali Chapman.
Or Miss Amazing, I believe, is her.
Oh yeah,
handle
Miss
on the-
Amazing Ali.
Yeah, sorry
Something
for
like
getting
that.
that wrong.
Yeah.
Damn, you fucked
jumper.
up, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, big ups. She was a good sport. You see?
Oh, yeah.
How long you been involved with what's the guy, Kung Fu Beats or what's
Kung Fu Beats. That's my. You know what I mean? On what's funny is that I just found this shit on YouTube randomly. I was
Okay,
looking for
yeah.
beats. Found him on YouTube, and I was like, holy shit! And he's actually.
Oh, that's loud. My bad, yo. I turned it up because we were listening to Jamerican, and so I turned it up, and then the beat just dropped, and it broke my eardrums. Man, what the fuck?
Yeah, this beat is smooth, like it's Kung Fu. Yeah, he's super wise, like that dude Sun Tzu. The Art of War. Yeah, you are a whore, and I don't want it anymore.
I'm reading Sun Tzu. It's my favorite book. Yo, I love that dude. Yo, please take a look. You gotta open up the pages. Learn about the strategies of the ages. The society of mages.
Super shook from reading books way back in the day. Yeah, I used to be a crook, but now you should take a look. I'm the finest dude that goes up in vaginas.
Yo, Sun Tzu, I'm about to sun you. I'ma write a new book, and it's gonna be The Art of War 2. That's right, the sequel, and it's better. It's gonna have blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, we had and we got in big trouble with Jamaica showing that, and they definitely was like, yo, you gotta cut that out at the end. With that part, they definitely edited that out. So
Yeah.
when they showed, they were like, nah.
Which
and,
I don't
and they were
blame
looking
them.
at me all sideways. Like everybody's like, what the fuck?
It's
is
definitely
this?
out.
Well, no, that's
Everyone's
putting
like, yo, you are
bestiality,
fucking crazy.
putting
Yeah, yeah.
bestiality in the video is a new. Like people don't do that.
Touchy
People
everywhere,
do not
right?
do that.
Doesn't matter where, it's touchy everywhere, right? It's kinda,
I mean, it did what you wanted it to do.
Exactly.
It
One could
shook
argue
it up
that
a little bit.
It was groundbreaking. Honestly,
I don't know what other artists are integrating bestiality in
just
their
a
music
Jamaica
videos.
reggae artist because it's definitely frowned upon.
I think it's frowned upon everywhere.
Globally, we don't agree on a lot of things, but this is one of them.
Yeah, no, that was.
It definitely was like part of my dark sense of humor.
No,
I was like,
even at the time, I was like, Alex, what have you gotten yourself into?
and it was our first time too as well.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
First time, only Becca and I knew each other, of course. But
Yeah,
but you and Ali both were like new, and you all were like, what the fuck? At least
I'm sure it was a little more weird for her. But
the one before that we did, it was the monkey and the monkey. I don't know if y'all saw that one, but anyway.
I did see that one. Yeah,
I was going through animal phase in my creative world.
Yeah.
Where I wanted to do crazy shit in videos with animals for some weird reason. I was going through that phase.
I don't blame you for exiting that phase because it introduces a difficulty on set.
It
When
does, yeah.
working with an animal it's a wild card,
It's,
you know?
Yes,
Literally
definitely.
wild.
It's
Yeah.
literally wild. Yeah, it's a crazy experience with them because they're
When you just push the budget of the video up,
Right, because
Automatically.
because
That too,
you're not
yes.
just getting the animal, you're getting the guy that's
comes
taking
with the
care
animal.
of the animal.
right. You gotta the handler comes a part
Yeah.
of it. You gotta pay for them as well, and that's a part of why I stopped too. It was too expensive. I couldn't continue that. Yeah.
no, yeah, it's already
way too expensive.
it's already
yeah.
difficult to get a set for 6 hours.
Right, much less when you gotta get a fucking unicorn and a
Yeah,
llama,
and then on
you know what I
top
mean?
of that, if you're compensating you're
handlers come
paying
with
for
it.
the whole everybody that's there is there on your
and the
dime.
transportation comes
Yeah.
Yeah, I quickly learned that I could not financially support myself going forward if I continue down that route.
No, yeah.
It's too
And
expensive.
you know what's funny is where we shot that private jet set,
Which is on so much shit, so many videos of.
Oh yeah,
I spotted.
Well,
everywhere
I was
now.
literally about to say that. Like a
It's
lot of people
lot
will.
of-
Will go there just for photos.
Just for
pret-
Instagram,
to
or
make people
TikTok.
think
That
that
they're
they're
on a private jet.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
right? It's like,
immediately I'm like, yo, you're capping, dude. This is embarrassing.
No. If you like YouTube or Google fake Instagram models, whatever, and that's one of the number one hits is that private jet set that they all fucking capable. Yeah,
funny.
we're on there like, oh, look at me in my
I
private
swear
jet.
it was like 2 weeks after we shot there, a different acquaintance of mine who rapped was doing a photo shoot there, and I
It's very popular.
I
yeah.
was so
Very,
tempted
very
to be
popular.
like, yo, I did a video here like, a couple weeks ago. I was about to blow up his spot in the comments, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I
didn't
was,
you do one? I thought you said you did one before, or maybe because I think you said, "Oh, I shot here." But anyway, it's a very popular.
that when I shot with you, that was the first time I had shot at that location. But I've shot there 2 times since. But not in the surprisingly not in the
They have a
airplane
bunch of
set. There's a bunch of different
studios.
sets
Yes, there's
there.
a bunch of
Well,
different
and
studios around.
I recall seeing that one listed and it would not being one of the most expensive ones. Like
No,
I
it was like
remember it was
it's
affordable.
actually it's very affordable because it's actually kind of small, right?
Yeah.
because it's
It
just
looks-
that one scene.
It's
yeah.
just that one little, like a whatever, circular,
Yeah.
whatever, and it's very small and tight, and then hence also on the fucking animal wranglers and shit. That was a trip.
The other video I shot there, this dude, he wanted to do a music video with his kids. Like his kids made the song and he was like the feature on it or whatever. And when it came down to the editing process, he was like having me edit his kids out of the video and making it more
Just
like
about him?
mainly focused all on him. And he was telling me like, they got all the time in the world, they're gonna make it eventually. Me, I'm on the tail end of my, like, it's got to be all about me. Like he's like saying this to me. It's like, this is embarrassing,
and
bro.
he writes them out on
Yes,
post-production. That's
he was
hilarious.
like really good shots of the kids performing their lyrics or whatever. It's like, no,
He's like,
you
fuck that. It's
get
all
this
about
shot
me.
of me in there. Like it was,
right, he kicks them to the side.
it was dark. Honestly, it was dark because of like this could be. You could have taken this as an opportunity to make this memorable piece of fun memory with your kids, and now it's this corporate bullshit. Yo, shout out that dude. Yo, I think that he was kind of rude to his kids. Man, I don't know, and they're all homeschooled. Man, that sucks.
Yeah, this dude sucks overall. Yeah, I imagine him in the street wearing a pair of overalls.
Yo, this dude wouldn't last 1 second in Jamaica. He'd go over there and they would all take everything that he owned. Yo, they would fucking leave him in a hole and make him listen to Dome.
Yo, this dude hates his children. Yo, socially, I bet that he killed them.
Yo, he murdered them in a ditch. That's how it is. He's super rich. Yo, he loves his kids, but he's not really. He doesn't know how to raise them dearly.
Yeah, he doesn't know the word love and what it means. Because when it comes to his relationship with his kids, this dude's really mean.
Yo, I've done so many videos for this guy, and every time I want to cry at his relationship with his kids, yo, it makes me despise.
Imagine these kids at the therapist talking about the shit.
No shit, they're gonna need a whole heap of therapy.
Yeah.
Maybe. But he's probably conditioning them to think that therapy is of the devil. Or
Yeah,
something.
he has to, they have to go speak to the pastor, and he's the pastor.
Yeah, one of those things.
He is a Christian, right?
Yeah, hardcore. He tried to get me to pray with him once, and I was like, "Nah, that's not my thing, man."
How do you opt out of not praying with
No, bro,
somebody
you
when
have
they invite
to.
you?
You have to.
And when they invite you, like, come pray
No,
with
if
me.
you-
How do you
if-
opt out to that?
If you're
You
not,
got it, man.
it's
You have to stand your ground. You have to stand your ground.
Oh man, that's gotta be awkward.
no, you have to.
But imagine, okay, I guarantee you if I was like a Muslim or something and I had asked him to pray with, he'd be like, nah, dude, Muslim shit, get that out of here. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
He would not have afforded me the same grace
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly. Or if you were like, "Hey, do you want to partake in my spirituality?" and I'm like, "Here you go," and he's
Yeah.
like, "No," you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
different.
You got it. It was. I will say it was weird because
You're blocking your blessings,
Literally
bro.
everyone there.
Blocking your blessings.
Everyone there on set was also Christian, and they all joined in.
Oh,
and
shit.
so it was one
Is
of those
this a
things.
Christian artist?
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's an artist that is
He
Christian.
does, yeah, his music doesn't necessarily.
He's not evangelizing
man,
with his
but
music.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, bro. He has this one. He has a homemade shirt that says "Straight Pride" on it, which I'm just like, what are we?
Awkward. Talk about awkward.
That's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
weird,
Yeah, yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like, for like,
He's just trying to be a dick.
just not understanding like that. It's fine to be proud of being straight, but the whole straight pride versus gay pride. The only reason that people say gay pride is because of the overcoming of a struggle at one point.
Yeah.
White people, like straight
Yeah.
people, have never had to really overcome any
Yeah,
sort
they,
of
don't- they
struggle
haven't
of
been
sorts.
shamed for being straight.
There's nothing to
for
really
decades.
be proud of, so it's just hilarious that you would like just to counter the whole gay stuff. You'd be like, "That's straight pride." You know? You think you're proud of being gay? Well, I'm way more proud to be straight. So fuck you, dude. And he has his kids wearing it too. Like he's got his kids
that's
wearing
crazy.
straight pride stuff, and it's
Yo.
fucking dark.
Wouldn't the irony be when they turn up they are gay?
They're
When
gay,
they go,
yeah,
when
yeah.
they
I
turn,
hope
they
you
get
know.
older.
His,
That would be
he's
the
got a
irony.
little boy who might be a little
No.
gay.
A lot of.
Yo, watch him say this and be like, "What? You're accusing my son of being a little bit
I feel like all
like what makes you say
No,
that?"
no,
or
all-
think that?
all little boys are gay.
Little boys
Little
are,
boys are-
kind of gay
are queens,
until they're
dude.
like 9 years
Well,
old.
they're happy guys, and that's what
No,
gay
yeah.
means. They're all happy.
All little boys are gay except the ones who are dealing with severe trauma and poverty.
Except for the ones that are actually gay.
Oh God, we just went into a hole.
Yeah.
We need to backtrack. We need to
Right?
reel, we
we
need to reel
need
this
to
back
pray
in.
because
Yeah.
we are.
No,
we
thank
are
you.
Nope,
disrespecting
sorry, man.
everybody right now.
Not for me. Not for
We're
me.
just going across to just disrespect
This
everybody.
this podcast is going to be censored in Jamaica. Let me
Unfortunately.
read these beats
Man,
for you
we
really
just
quick.
did so many callbacks. just rapid fire. on the
I think
callback.
everybody. Yeah, we got everybody.
Reality by Playton, Clone Wars by Reese Beats, Pom Pom by Harold Beats, Afterlife by Sanguine Beats, and I think that was Shady by Louis. How many are left? Hit me.
Oh, we got 5 left.
Okay, that's it.
Yo, I love the word sanguine.
Sanguine.
It's like what? How about this? A sanguine penguin, and he's just a depressed ass Arctic bird.
You're pitching this to Netflix right now.
Okay, all right. It's like Pangu,
Yeah.
but he's sad. The sanguine penguin. Sangu, we'll call him.
Yeah.
All right.
We
Sorry, folks.
No, we
This
really
is-
like that. We just need you to change it from being. We need you to change it from being a penguin to being like,
It has to be a black lesbian.
Yeah, and they need to be at least 200 pounds and proud of their weight.
And she's never actually going to face any real adversity. She's going to be the best version of herself from the get go.
yeah. It's just her living her best life is the show.
Well, anyway,
That show sucks, dude. I'd never watch that.
Can't find pussy anywhere.
Oh, have you watched The Sopranos?
Yes. Sopranos
okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What do you think? You
What do
like
you
it?
think?
You're a big fan?
is cool. Yeah, Sopranos is cool.
I
It's
fucking
cool.
love. We love the Sopranos.
We're upset. We're
gotta-
due for our like fourth viewing at this point.
We've got multiple Sopranos sound drops here.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Oh!
And if we're talking about Asian people, we're like,
How'd you like little Oriental kids will make fun of you?
I fucked that up and pressed it twice on accident. But, you know, we the Sopranos are important to us. Maybe.
Pizza, calzone, buffalo mozzarella.
All right, we're
Sorry.
assaulting Jamerican with
sounds?
Sopranos sounds.
We're like a shitty radio show in the morning. We're like,
Jesus, man. So you are about to drop "Take a Puff,"
Take a puff from me,
and
marijuana.
you've got. Is that you've got some? Oh Jesus! I'm just trying to have a fucking conversation, but man, the fucking beat's coming, and then I gotta start rapping.
Yeah,
and what
yeah.
the fuck am I thinking? I just wanna be asking our guests some motherfucking questions. Man, this shit is exasperating.
yeah, one puff is not enough. I'm feeling kind of rough, and I gotta puff. And yeah, after this, I'm gonna have to scuff and drink some water and go and hang out with somebody's daughter. Ooh.
I'm hanging out with somebody's daughter. Yeah, it's making me think, man, what am I gonna do? Maybe I'll take a drink. It's not cool, yo. This person is someone's offspring, and the stuff that I do is insane.
I'm in the sun, sipping on some rum, having lots of fun every time I take a puff. And yeah, you know I'm about to go and walk down by the beach and hang out with somebody's niece.
Somebody's niece. Somebody's niece. Somebody's niece. Somebody's niece. We've been niece heavy today.
I know.
I don't even have a niece.
No, so you're dropping this song. What's the
Take a
deal?
puff.
What I was gonna ask is, you've got other. Do we have another track that's on the back burner that you haven't dropped yet, or is that the only one that we haven't?
As far as our videos,
Yeah, as far as our videos.
Take a puff is the only one we have left.
Oh, okay,
That's the only one we have
cool. So
left.
that's the one on the back.
And
burner.
I wanted to shoot one, like I said today, or like we discussed. But yeah, one for me. But anyway, but Take Up Off is our last one in the can that we're gonna shoot out.
Well, hey, hopefully you'll be back soon, and maybe we can shoot the next one.
How often
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
out here?
I live out here. Remember, half and half. So yeah, I live in Los Angeles.
Okay. I'm sorry. You
But
live in Van
I
Nuys.
go back and forth. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm heading
okay.
back out to Jamaica to promote, especially when we release something. So yeah.
Every time he talks about it, he's like, "Next time you're out here," and I'm like, "All right." He doesn't live here, but then I realize you're here
Yeah,
half
citizen.
of the time.
yeah.
So
It's-
dual citizen. So yeah, both.
Yeah.
You see me. Hence Jamerican, y'all. You see?
Yeah, I get
What
it.
a
Yeah,
novel
yeah.
concept.
That's what
right?
the mask's about.
That's what the name and everything is all about, right?
I thought it had something to do with jam. And,
And a dude named Ari.
just totally getting the most intuitive rap name wrong. Man. Yeah.
What's it like in regards to like the public services over there? Like, is the airport nice? Is the library nice? Or is it all shit?
I mean,
No, I shouldn't-
Jesus Christ.
one of those shithole countries.
You said earlier that it was
It's a third world country that
yeah.
is not as developed as the States, but it's definitely a modern place. It's not like,
Sure.
what I mean? But yeah, no, but basically, yeah, we have everything like y'all have here. But of course, there's more money here, so it's more opulent.
What about in regards to like music and like movies? Are there a lot of producers there that have studios and are collaborating, or is how big is
I mean, like I said, hence why you have to go out there to try to make it into reggae dancehall music, which is my space. I mean, it is the mecca of reggae dancehall music. You see
Sure.
me? It is the mecca. So yeah, and especially now with technology, you know what I mean? Everybody pretty much, has, like we talked about earlier, podcasts, vlogging,
Sure.
of course, producing and shooting videos for whatever reason. So yeah. With technology nowadays, man, you see me?
I'm curious, like, do you have any favorite movies from like that are specifically made in Jamaica and really touch on what's going on out there in a truthful way, like, or like what do you have like a top 5 Jamaican movies that resonate with you?
I mean, here's the thing: is that our, of course, living here as well in Los Angeles, this is the movie capital of the world, right? So we have a long way to go as far as becoming, of course, the movie. First of all, budget is a big thing. Of
What
course,
about-
movies are expensive to
Are
make.
there
Okay, well, what about
Jamaican
movies shot in Jamaica?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
not necessarily made
like an
by
American
Jamaican.
movie that's about Jamaica or focused around Jamaica and the culture or whatever?
Are there any?
I mean, Shutters is the one that we always
Yeah.
go for.
That's what I was
or
thinking.
Belly. Belly,
Okay.
of course.
Really, Belly?
Belly, yeah.
Okay, because I said that as a joke, but at the same time, it is a big part of the movie is
Yes.
that
Yeah.
DMX's character goes over to Jamaica and whatnot. And
Yeah, so that's like a cult classic. Both of them, Shutters and Belly.
dude, that guy is so
Cult
scary.
classics.
The Jamaican guy in Belly.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
yeah.
he's like missing an eye or some shit too, or one of his eyes is white or
yeah.
something, and he's just like, you can have any woman you want. It's like, goddamn.
Oh man,
I've never
what was
seen-
that again?
I've never seen either of those, dude. I have to watch.
Yeah, you gotta.
I-
well, You know what's
But
cool?
you've seen Cool Runnings. That's ironic.
Same thing. Yo, I'm watching the two greatest Jamaican movies ever made, Belly, and then I'm gonna follow it up with Cool Runnings. Shout out John Candy. Shout out DMX. Yo, what the fuck? This movie's the best. Shout out Nas. Yo, he's a blessing.
Sanka, you dead? Yaman. Yeah, I watched that when I was in Pakistan. And I loved it and I laughed a lot. Cause those Jamaican dudes, they really, they not.
I'm a bobsled to the nearest movie theater. I'm watching Shadas and I'm drinking Red Stripe beer. And next thing you know, I'm here. Fuck.
I'm at the Olympics, eating jerk chicken, feeling terrific. Yeah, nobody can stop me. I'm sliding, I'm vibing. Yeah, I didn't vote for Joe Biden.
Man, I just thought of my next culturally ignorant question to ask Jamerican.
Sorry,
What
dude,
the hell
sorry.
is a jerk when you jerk a chicken? Because I know when I jerk a chicken, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Is it a spice? Is it a
It's
method?
both. It's both. It's both the spice and the method. of
Okay.
How you prepare and cook the chicken, and yes. So
Is
jerk.
there any jerking involved in jerk chicken or whatever the meat is?
What are you referring to as the jerk?
wait,
This is what now I got a question for you. What are you referring to as the jerk?
Well, it's describing a motion of pulling pulling quickly. Is that part of the?
Okay, you're thinking in that sense. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's both the method of how and then also the seasoning as well. And it's
Okay.
very. Have you all ever had it?
Yes.
No, yeah, I've had jerk chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, I wouldn't mind.
No, I had it at
Yeah, I'm
Buffalo
sorry.
Wild Wings.
And here is not a good. It's
No,
not a good
definitely.
comparison. You definitely have to go to Jamaica to get some good jerk.
By jerk chicken, I mean the Caribbean spice.
I mean the chicken that keeps yelling slurs at me. I'm like, hey, shut up, you jerk. That chicken over there's a mean guy.
No, I've had like
Did we
there was
just
a.
get Did we just
Someone
get
knock
a
at the door.
mail?
Yeah.
We just get packaged?
Oh yeah,
just
it's maybe
knock
it's
the
the
door.
lights. No, there was a. I mean, imagine how bad this restaurant was. But there was a Jamaican restaurant in Michigan that we went to, and I loved the food, but I don't know, maybe it sucked. But it was like a jerk chicken with rice, and then
Rice and peas, probably.
there'd be like a plantain or
Yeah, plantain,
and then
yeah, yeah.
coleslaw. I mean
Yes.
coleslaw, yeah. And it
Or
was
veggies, yeah.
I was a big fan. I was always like, man, this is the fucking best food ever.
No, that's one of the things why our tourism keeps on growing is that people love our food. If you go to Jamaica, you will taste it. And our food is, I mean, without being biased, so of course I'm biased, but
Sure.
it's very good. You
No,
know
and
what I mean?
every time I try it or I eat a different like variety of Jamaican food, I'm always shocked at like how much better it is than some normal ass food. Like
Yes.
Jamaican food compared to like
the hell out of everything
yeah,
you cook.
yeah,
Everything
the
seasoned
Jamaican
down to the
food
bone.
compared to like a sandwich or some shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I take the Jamaican food every time.
Or even when we make sandwiches, like you'll go to the tourist areas in Jamaica and they'll have a lot of like, the jerk chicken
Sure.
sandwich, and that shit is bomb. You
What,
see me?
what
So,
would
yeah.
you recommend for a person who wants to go to Jamaica for the first time? Like, what's the
Yeah, like if you were to
What-
if you were
as far
to
as-
like cultivate a tourist experience for someone
Yeah.
going to Jamaica,
Let's
like
say
what-
we want to come
what
down
are,
to
like,
Jamaica for
three must do's. What are some?
No, for real. No, yeah, I would have a good time. But of course, stay. If you're gonna go into Kingston, you'd have to go with someone like me, or you know what I mean?
Find a local.
No, here's the thing: you can't go to Kingston because again, they're not gonna fuck with you,
Yeah,
especially if you're y'all's color. Because
I understand.
we-
Two white men.
Yeah, we don't want to be like the cartel. Be like, oh shit, we fucked up. Then we gotta like apologize. You see me for our gangsterness afterwards. But anyway, but no, you'll be fine. Go to the tourist areas, of course, Bobby St. You got Ocherios, you have the grill, and of course, the beaches are beautiful. Even the rivers are beautiful.
Do you feel like the fucking resort bullshit sucks? Like, I know that, it's good for the tourism, but do you feel like, because I always, when I went to a resort once in Mexico, and I felt like I was disrespecting Mexico by going to the resort. Like, I'm not actually.
Well, it's a part of the economy of anywhere you go, right? Because it employs the people there.
Obviously,
it's kind of the same vibe in Hawaii.
But the food is not as good. So
obviously,
if you're all about the food, if you go to the resorts in Jamaica, go outside.
Yeah, you have to leave.
Okay, that makes
to get
sense.
the better food for sure.
I know that so Hawaii also makes majority of its money off of tourism, but there's also like this unspoken hatred for the tourists that come to Hawaii. Because it's just like
we definitely don't have that.
Okay, so it's more of a friendly vibe. Okay, interesting.
Because again, big part of the GDP.
But the GDP, that's how it be, and that's just me. And I poop and pee, and in fact, right now it's in my genes.
Yo, I appreciate the tourists, and I ain't no Buddhist, but I'm chill with them. Yeah, I feel really zen about their coming here and spending all their yen.
Yo, one of my favorite genres of horror movie is when you're a tourist in a foreign country, and then there's people there and they're sus, and they're gonna maybe make you bust.
I'm in the Czech Republic, and I'm feeling terrific until something tragic pops behind the alley. I'm with my friend Sally, and all of a sudden, we're both getting chased by Joe Budden.
These people are saying different words that I don't understand, and it's making me wish I was in my homeland, and I just want to go back and play in the sand.
That's what it is.
I gotta hit him with the Chris again. Okay. This sparkling water is going right through me.
I'll be right back.
We're different.
Yes.
Everybody afraid of what's different.
What's that from?
I'm quoting Cool Running.
Oh. I can't quote that movie.
No, yeah,
I can't see that. I'm Jamaican.
There's one of the dudes is like bald and like serious.
No,
and
I do know the keep the what's a cool run.
Yeah, that's the. No, dude,
that's the only thing I remember from it.
I'm such a fucking bitch for bringing it up again because I feel
right.
I feel
Most
like we're
Americans will understand because they'll be like, yes,
I mean,
something that we know.
I feel like
they don't know me or anything.
Yeah, I
that
feel like
do
we've just been
music.
insulting Jamerican this whole time.
And I feel like the cover art this week might have to be Cool Runnings related.
It's just us all wearing
that's
the
another
masks.
thing. Now that y'all said that, that's another thing I give y'all props on. Y'all's cover art is very dope.
That's
Thanks,
Dave, bro.
Well,
very unique, and it stands out. And I love how y'all put yourself in the animation. It's very funny.
Thanks.
And that alone gets people's attention. So
I think it's a small part of the equation that's important for sure.
It's another thing that we've just decided to hold ourselves up to, and
it stands out for sure. Don't get rid of that.
I'm gonna be honest about this. Lately, the past like 3 or 4 times, I have to sit down and force myself to do it because of how difficult it is to get the ball rolling. Like because we do so many things to get this out. That's just one more thing, and I can't spend 5 hours doing it.
Right.
So I have to just do it as quickly and efficiently as possible to make it good. And I dread it sometimes. Like I'll sit down in the morning and
He's
be like,
a trooper.
It's brutal. Like I'll be like, I'm not doing this right now. Like there are times where I don't want to do it so bad that I'm like, hey, we're posting.
That's kind of how everything that's creative is, though. I think that it's always easier to not do a thing than it is to do it, and you
don't want to be lazy in your journey either.
Well, 9 times out of 10, once you start doing the thing, you're into it. You're like, oh, this is actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad I started doing it.
And nowadays, because everybody does, like we talk about this, so many people in the podcast space, so many people in the music space, you got to stand out. You have your unique thing, and I think that's a thing.
For sure. No, I agree with you because most of what we do, I obviously am not super confident and we're all to a level insecure, but everything that we do, I'm overly critical of myself. I'm like, oh, this
Well, most
absolutely
artists
sucks.
are, yeah.
This is terrible. I should never speak in a microphone again. And then because we rap, I'm able to say, all right, well, nobody else is rapping. at least we're rapping. If I was just saying, like right now, this sucks, right? What I'm saying right now sucks. It'll stop sucking in 3 minutes. You know, we'll just rap about how it sucks. And
No, you guys are. It's funny, man, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
I think I've got a decent question for Jamerican.
We'll go on.
You've got so your logo. There's a dude on the logo. Now I don't want to let people in on a little inside baseball. I know Jamerican's secret identity. Not to brag or anything.
Right.
But I'm looking at this logo here. And this isn't you.
It actually is. When
It is
when
you?
I had facial hair, yeah.
Okay.
Remember I told how I say
yeah.
that for me I have to shave now. Every time I got to put the mask on, I
Yeah.
got to stay clean shaven to not have that look, right?
I see.
I don't think it looks good with you. For you, it was cool. It worked
Sure.
for you. For you, not so much.
Man.
But it's all right. It's
Well,
but it's having facial hair through the mask.
it's difficult.
Yeah, different. Yeah.
Yo.
It's like just another thing that I gotta deal with.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I got a real serious itch underneath my nose and chin. I'm gonna take this thing off real quick, friend.
Yo, so my thing is wearing a mask. But on that mask, I have plastered a photo of my actual face. Right? It's kind of crazy. It's a weird space.
I'm wearing a mask on my ass. Yeah, I call it pants. And I got it plastered.
Yo, I got the mask
bastard.
pants. I mean, the leg mask. It's my pants. I'm also wearing a mask on my torso. I call it a shirt, yo. This is great. You could mask anything that you want to make and create.
I'm a masked vigilante, and you wouldn't believe my antics. I'm running frantic with a masked friend.
No,
Yeah.
it's funny that you said that because people, especially in Jamaica, when they interview me, I was like, "So you don't want to take off the mask? Show your face." I'm like, "My face is on the mask."
Oh,
They're
that's
like,
funny.
"Really?"
That's so funny. You're like, I'm not even hiding.
Yeah,
that
I'm not
much.
really hiding it.
All right, well,
This is what I look
As long
like.
as you're not pulling out a bottle of Yoo-Hoo and a net and being like, "Oh, I didn't know you were gonna sound like that, Netanyahu." You seen that interview with Kanye
It's
where he wears the mask?
It's brutal, dude. It's so intense.
It's
get canceled before.
it's low key hilarious
Oh,
though.
man.
He's got comedic timing. I can't take that away from him.
I thought I can't believe that you have the tracksuit too. Like the tracksuit is custom made.
Dude's got gear.
Yeah. You see me, it's brand recognition or branding. You see me.
I thought the dude in the photo was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but then I was like, oh, never mind.
No, I swear to God, in my brain I was like, maybe this is a guy that's important in Jamaica or something. Which, you know what, it is. Now we've come to that conclusion. All right.
When I had facial hair, and at the time it was mini little twist dreads, and I was at Cal Arts when they took that picture actually, and then my brother is an animator there. He animated it, and so
Okay.
basically that's where I just thought it was a dope animation.
Hey,
so,
you know what? It is a guy that's important in Jamaica, Alex.
I already made that. I already said that joke.
Oh, you said
damn it.
that? I missed it. I completely. I wasn't there.
But okay, that's just to me that there's just a hilarity in the mask, but it also has your
My
face
face,
on the
right.
mask.
The irony
That's
of it
what
all,
do
right?
you-
something there, yeah.
Irony is like,
You have a lot of gear. Okay, what do you recommend we do? We want to make some
Oh,
gear.
yeah.
Let's say I hired you for my marketing team. Help me out here.
I
What
would
do
say find something unique that stands out that, of course, identifies y'all.
Oh, we need to steal our boy. If anyone's listening, go check out Impure Media. He's selling scales with the Impure Media logo on.
Whoa.
it. Like, bro, we need weed scales with the Bamfomania shit on it. Let's just steal his racket.
There we go. That's you could be also and go do paraphernalia items.
I like.
with
I
your
like. Here's the thing.
logo.
I'm attracted to hats
Men.
and cups.
Oh, you like how? But everybody does that, though. That's the
Hats
thing.
and cups. Is that too gimmicky?
Everybody does that. So yeah, and the merch. And I would say too, when you get into it, just order a small amount. Don't order a lot, just for promotional purposes. Or if you're trying to sell it,
Ergonomic
you don't
mouse
want to have
pads.
like because I know a lot of virgins in the music space. They do have merchandise, and they got that shit, just boxes of it.
No, yeah. I would probably lean towards some type of drop shipping option where the person orders it and it comes directly from the warehouse, and we give Shopify 10%.
Right.
something
Yes,
like that.
yes. That's the. Oh, and you can do that on Shopify, obviously, or you can get a ton of those online. So definitely easier.
Well,
way
how
to
can
go. That way.
I mitigate the quality with something like that? Because I want it to be high
That's the
quality.
Yeah, that's the trick. Is because you all saw the video, right? That you did, Hustle Guys. If you
Yeah.
notice the clear difference in that mask and these masks,
Oh, I didn't know.
quality is. I think I got better with.
Oh, you upgraded the masks. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I
It
did
fit-
notice the opening on that mask
It
was bigger.
yes. Because it was literally like I had to go around with the design and it was hand sewn, the first one, literally, and it was very expensive for that one prototype.
That's a
But
fun piece of trivia.
Then finally, I found a place that does the print job good, because other places that did the print job was horrible, and then that's a part of it too. You got to find a good printer. You see me? To make sure
Okay.
your merchandise is legitly nice and quality.
Fuck, dude. I've been dreading merch because
I would say don't do merch unless you really want to have a unique. Mine thing is, of course, because I wear a mask, I feel like, all right, that's something unique and different.
Okay.
And for me now, I'm just giving it away to people.
How about this?
Every time I shoot, I give it away.
walking around with my merch in my hand.
Merch.
Give it out to my girls and my man.
Merch.
Yeah, it's super fun. I'm handing out the stuff.
merch.
I got funds. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm getting mon.
Walking around with my merch in my hand. Yeah, I'm selling merch out in Japan.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm selling merch in every land you don't understand. I got merch, yeah, you know it deserves.
Yeah, let bygones be bygones. My old masks, they were made in Taiwan. Yeah, it was super cheap. And I'm not a creep, but I'm handing them out in heaps.
Yo, get your masks made in China, boy. That's
'em,
not
get 'em,
me.
get 'em.
No, I make them in America or Jamaica. See, it's the only two places that I will ever be, because I am Jamerican, and yeah, you know I am a G.
Making white tees overseas, handing out to teens. Okay, all right.
You had to make it vulgar at the end.
It
there.
wasn't
We-
vulgar.
we-
Like teens exist, and you give them shirts.
Nah,
Like,
dude,
how's-
we know your motivations for
All right.
giving teens free stuff. Oh, snap. Our roommate is home. This
Richard's home.
I was gonna say, y'all just have a door
this
open.
is also
I was like, yo, somebody's just gonna walk up in here like that. You can't do that.
What's up, Rich? This is Richard.
yeah. This might be a good time to to cap off the pod. That was our last freestyle, and I know that Jamerican has things to do.
Okay, let me
In
read,
LA
Let me
right
read you
now.
the last beats, and then we'll wrap up. Shady by Louie, Heavy by Urban Nerd Beats, In Love by Just Dan Beats, Billie Jean by Lucas Quinn, Be Insane by Ill Advised, and Fine by Kyoto.
Hell yeah. Well, we'll give you the floor if there's anything that you want to say before we kick you out of our house.
Yeah.
Please do. Like
The shameless plug, go to
Yeah,
JamericanProductions.com. That's
Okay.
JamericanProductions.com. Just search Jamerican Vivo on YouTube. Of course, search Jamerican on Spotify, Apple Music.
It's
and
just
all that.
American with a J. It's pretty
That's
easy,
it.
folks.
Yes, just J in front
Easy.
of American.
That's
So,
super
yeah.
easy. Is what about the social media? Is there you got social
Yeah,
media going?
Jamerican Productions. So it's at Jamerican Productions on everything. Only the music, of course, Spotify, Apple Music. That's straight Jamerican. I'm the only one. You see me?
Hell
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's the way to do it. We're the only Bamfomania as well. If you see any other Bamfomanias online, report
Shoot them.
them.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a
Shoot them.
scam. Yes, kill them.
Shoot
Murder
them,
them.
you see me?
That's the Jamaican way.
Right? We take care of that for you. Really.
Go follow us at Bamfomania on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and also leave us a review or a comment. We really appreciate the people who signed up for the Patreon. So if you listen to this, we're gonna post some type of bonus content this week
Absolutely.
as well. We're doing our best. We got some new lights. If you're watching the video, whatever, follow me at Salt and Satire. And since we talked about the cover art, at Hooded Ninja Studios, that's my cover art page. And
Please
then
do it. He's very talented.
Yo.
Follow me. Yeah. What?
You know, you are Hoodie Ninja?
I'm both guys. Yeah.
I thought I was the one with the mask on. Like, the whole time I didn't realize that was you. Yo, big ups.
The name
That's
is
dope.
the name is a metaphor for his uncircumcised penis.
He's not joking. That's it.
Hoodie Ninja.
It's
Yo, that's dope though. Like, I was like, wait a minute, you're a Hoodie Ninja too?
we
Good
keep
job, brother.
we keep everything in house.
Oh shit, yeah.
And hey, if
I remember when I saw him rapping on your thing, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But I remember I texted you. I was like, "You rap?"
Oh,
and you were
yeah.
like, "Oh, it's my least advertised
Bro,
talent."
we played that voicemail live on the show because you left me a voicemail or something.
I almost fell the fuck out when I saw Bubba. I was like, "What the fuck, Bubba? You rap?"
It's funny because we shifted our shit to this, but then we still got that other thing going.
Y'all got a whole heap of pots on the stove.
Yeah,
man.
a lot of
true
pots.
artists.
Yeah.
Good job, y'all.
Please check out Jamerican's music videos, and if you like what you see, you can hire me to shoot a music video.
Yes,
Just hit me
yes,
up at
dope.
Bubba Y, BUBBAWHYY, and I'll shoot anything. It doesn't even need to be a music video, just whatever. Just
Porn.
hire me, please.
Right.
That's the go-to joke. I will shoot porn.
Fuck you.
That's
Okay.
No, for real. Hire this man. He's very good. Obviously.
But anyway, any last words before we close this out?
No, just of course go to JamericanProductions.com. Find me. Everything centrally there on my site. And yeah, you see me. Big ups. Thanks for having me here. Appreciate it. You see me. Maximum respect.